Everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow Up. Welcome to another TV talk. Today I'm talking about Krypton being cancelled after just 2 seasons. Yes, Krypton is the latest show to join the cancellation bin. Only got 2 short seasons bin. It even got its spin-off that was announced canceled, Lobo. And so that I actually found this a little bit surprising, but not that surprising because this is another show that was on Syfy and it got canceled. I did learn a little bit more context though about this. Syfy licensed this show, so they didn't have complete streaming rights, and so that's why they don't stream stuff. That's why they don't give stuff away. But that's also the studio's fault. Whoever produced the Krypton should have, if they didn't give all the rights, the streaming rights to Syfy, then they should have then licensed it out other places. But this seems like they're just trying to jack up licensing fees as opposed to trying to make the most by giving it to a larger audience, i.e. putting it on Netflix or Amazon Prime or any of the streaming services that are now available. But yeah, so this is a little bit disappointing. I'm not caught up on the second season, but I liked the first season. The second season I've not heard great things about, but this show to me was always more just a fun sci-fi that happened to have some, random little things that tie into the DC universe and Superman, stuff like that. But I was still kind of curious to check out the second season, but now I'm a little less interested because it's been canceled. They definitely didn't plan for it to be canceled when they filmed this season, because the premiere just happened, the finale just happened just very recently, and they've just announced that it's being canceled after the 2 seasons, and that season finale is actually the series finale. So yeah, there is still a chance it could be picked up by a streaming service or by another distributor, but I kind of doubt it. I don't think it had enough of a hype around it. That's tough to say though. I did read that it had Syfy's largest premiere in like 5 years, so that's an interesting thing. But I think we're getting to a point where we're maybe getting too many superhero shows, and they're all too spread out. Like you can't find them all in one place. In Canada, we have 3 of the big streaming services, that being Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Crave for us in Canada. And so none of all the different superhero shows are spread out between those ones. The ones that are available, first season of Krypton's available on Crave, but the second season, it didn't release the episodes as they came out on there, which if it had, I would have kept up with it. I would have made videos about it even, and helped it along a little bit with the social media and the trending and the stuff. Not that I'm that big that it would make any kind of difference, but you know what I mean? But I'm not the only one that might have watched it more if they had given it to more streaming services as it was being released on cable. But we're still, a lot of these different shows and studios are still stuck in that old model of everything's got to be only for cable, and people are watching cable, and it's like, well, no, not so many people are watching cable anymore. It's in so many less, every year less and less people are watching cable because it's less worth it. Who wants to have to make sure they remember to DVR something, or make sure that they sit down at the right time to watch something? I prefer just being able to go click and binge when I want, be able to catch up on a couple episodes at a time, not have to remember to set reminders so that I'm like, oh, when does this show premiere? Let's set the DVR. I don't know how to set a DVR. I haven't had cable in so long. I haven't had cable since before DVRs were a common thing. So I am an original cord cutter. So for me, Krypton being canceled doesn't surprise me because they didn't do a great job of connecting to us cord cutters, who I think are making up a larger and larger percentage, particularly of the demographic that I think they're aiming for, like the younger demographic, which tends to be attracted to the superhero shows and stuff like that, who have more time to watch all these different superhero shows. So it doesn't surprise me that it's canceled. I'm a little disappointed because I was just curious to see more about it, but I'm also not that upset just because, well, I'm not surprised, and it wasn't anything super great, in my opinion at least. I thought it was just okay, but it was okay enough that I was going to watch the second season when it got added to Crave, if it got added to Crave. But I also didn't seek it out, so that also tells you a little something. I didn't pay for it on Google Play like I did the 3rd season of Legion, so that I could keep up with that week to week. But that's another video altogether. So actually other videos, I can link them in the videos. But yeah, that's pretty much all my thoughts on the fact that Krypton was canceled. Sure, let me know in the comments below what you thought. Are you a lot more disappointed than I was about Krypton being canceled? Are you a little more surprised than I was? Or are you not surprised at all? Do you have any theories of your own? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for joining me today. Sure, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and have a good one.